Listen up.
It's the number one voice of the tri-state. I'm number one. It's Cooking Up 215. So let the show begin.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and it's Cooking Up 215, where we get you up close and personal with your favorite artists, entrepreneurs, shakers, and move makers. And we got a real artist in the house today. We got my man Jay Ortiz, Mr. Art from the Heart himself. You now watching Cooking Up 215, but I don't gotta tell you that because you're watching it, right? Listen, man, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. We appreciate all support. And the more you support, the more we can show love to the people and provide opportunities and help you get your career off the ground. Now, if you have a business and want to see your ads, this could be your ad right here. Send them in. Make sure you email us at cooknupbookings@gmail.com or follow us on Instagram and DM us at cookingup215. It's your boy Smooth. Let's go.
What's up, y'all? It's your boy Jay Ortiz, Mr. Art from the Heart. I'm here cooking up. What's up?
Listen, man.
Let's cook.
I'm surprised you ain't got a naked body doing some painting right next to you right now. You know what I mean?
Man, the timing wasn't, but stay tuned, man.
Yeah,
that might be part two or something.
We might put that together, but listen, man, you a different type of artist. You a real artist. You get into everything. Music, the art, I'm talking about on bodies, painting, murals, everything. What inspired you to get into painting to begin with?
Honestly, bro, I've curated this I've curated this art experience for a while now. And I just I was open to it, right? Like I moved to LA and I met an artist and I was kind of in that world. But as far as me actually picking up the paint and deciding to do it for myself,
right?
My grandma, she passed like probably this October, so 2 years ago October.
Oh wow!
Right? So like a little bit over 2 years now, and like at the time I just couldn't. I don't know, bro. Nothing I did could like get me through the pain, right? It was like no vice was working, like weed was making me feel worse. You feel me? Like
because you think a little more.
Liquor wasn't making me feel good. Like nothing I could do, right? Like rapping, I didn't feel like going to the studio. Like you know what I'm saying? Nothing could take me out of it. And one of my homies had put me on this pour paint challenge, where we did like a pour paint like piece of art, bro, and I don't know what it was.
When you say pour, you talking like
so? Yeah, I don't use a brush. Like,
okay,
I know I'm a painter,
yeah.
but I don't use a brush. Like I can't. That like I if you see me paint, I probably painted 2 pieces in my life where I used a brush, and one of them I use like a paint marker.
Okay.
But I don't use a brush because I pour paint, so that's my style. It's my technique.
Okay.
But it's the technique.
So that's what you mean when you say pour paint?
Yeah,
challenge.
I pour the paint on the canvas and I turn the canvas over and
right. Yeah, I seen how you get busy.
Yes, sir. So essentially, for me, that's like my niche. I don't use a brush. It's like, man, you think of a painter that don't use, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
So as you can see, everything I do, I try to keep it
out the box,
original.
Yeah. That's hard. That's different. So
but just even to finish to that, I started doing that when she was sick, as she was transitioning, and bro, it just kept me like alive in a sense. Like it was the only thing that I could do that felt good. You know what I'm saying? So after that, I did it. I spent so much money on art, I didn't even realize it cost that much, right? Like I was buying like canvas at the canvas. I just kept buying shit. Yeah. And people was like, "Yo, bro, you selling them?" Because they see art from the heart, so they automatically think that I paint or I do this, and it's like I at the time I really didn't.
You wasn't even doing that.
Oh, bro, I was selling other people art.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they're like, "Yo, bro, you not selling that?" And honestly, I was like, "No, like I don't, like you know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't
just doing it for you.
I wasn't thinking to do that." By like the 7th one though, because I kept doing the same style of paint. By like the 7th one, I did a heart, bro, like by accident, and I was like, "This it, nigga. Like this is it. This is it." Like I was like, "This is it." When I seen that, I did it again, and did it again until I figured out how to do it every time the same way, essentially, but not the same. Right. So now when you see me, like it took a year of doing. I probably did over 300 of the same thing, back to back, every day.
Damn.
Right. And now I got a style where I could perform it. I get paid to perform it. I could do that shit in 30 minutes, and get a bag and
right.
You know what I'm saying? And you could charge more if they keeping the painting. You know what I'm saying? Because if they keeping it, it's like charging them for buying a painting. Right. And then you got your performance fee.
Yeah, you got this piece of art now.
Yeah, most artists don't even think to perform, but it's like I started off as a performer, so I couldn't think nothing but perform. Yeah, I couldn't just paint and like. And you see, I was in the crib, I was painting, but it couldn't stay that way. It had to evolve into incorporating in my show.
Right.
And just, just trying to be a all around soul. Like, I don't want to be boxed in. I feel like as an artist, they always tell you, do one thing or do this. And I'm just like, man, I could be successful doing everything. And you could do everything well. Like, you could do everything. Like, people be like, no, you can only be good at one thing, but and okay at other things. That's not true, bro. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people take 4 years to go to university to study something that they don't even you don't even start taking your major classes till you damn near a senior.
Right.
So if you just put that year or two into each thing,
into that thing,
you're good. Like for me, I went I was good doing music for 15 years, but I went into school at like 30, and I took it that much more serious. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even been to art school yet. Don't think I'm not gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Right.
You feel me? Like I think every year or two, I try to go to like a different school.
Yeah, something to.
Every year, I definitely learn. So I give myself a goal at the top of the year. I try to learn one thing a year. So like this year is like piano. Like I gotta know it. Like I gotta be proficient. So
you said piano?
Piano, yeah. You gonna see me by next year. You'll see me like playing. I'm gonna open my show with the piano. Then I'm gonna paint and I'm gonna rap. Like it's gonna be. Or I might sing. I don't know. I might sing whatever, but I'm gonna figure it out. I already learned. I learned my scales and my keys and shit. I'm just not tight yet. Like you feel me?
Once you get your
I definitely can't play my music. Yeah, it's not. I'm not there yet.
Right.
But I understand it already. You feel me?
That's hard though.
So it's like
That's
I
dope.
just gotta keep doing it. But next year it'll be something else. It might be guitar, or it might be, just being a better pop or something. You just but every year I just figure out.
I think it's an artist's mind, right? Because it's one thing you said, which is crazy that people say it when they say like, you gotta pick this one thing. Like they try to make you stay in this lane. Like let's say if you was an R&B singer, like when Chris Brown wanted to rap, it was like, why are you rapping? We just want you to sing. But as an artist, you just got this craving to do more, period. Because I feel like as an artist, we get bored with the same thing over and over. You know what I mean? It's something about that journey of mastering a new level to whatever art you're doing that really kind of piques you. That's what intrigues you to keep getting better and better. So it's wild to even when you put it in perspective, like, damn, why do you expect an artist to stay in one? He's an artist. This is what an artist does.
Right?
You know what I mean?
To create things that other people couldn't fathom.
Exactly.
But yeah, for me, it just was, and it's not even about that, because I think people are accepting of the fact that people are doing more than one thing, but they're not accepting of the fact that we're good at more than one thing. Like if you play ball, right, you can't play football, but nigga, there's Bo Jackson.
It's almost absurd to
but there's
see a
Bo
nigga
Jackson,
who
bro.
could play ball and then
you
play
feel
football.
me? There's Bo
Right.
Jackson, right? He was a professional for the Royals, right, hitting home runs. And on Sunday he went and played football and ran 4 touchdowns.
There's a lot of them though that do that play ball and really like play basketball and want to play football.
But they don't know how to
play basketball.
Like you can't tell me that he's not just as good at baseball, right? Like they don't want to accept that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They feel like
it seems so unorthodox.
Like Deion Sanders being a bum at baseball and being tight at football, that's what they would expect. They expect you to be great at one thing, but not
at
right. But nah, bro, there's Bo Jacksons in the art too, and that's me, right? Like I could rap just as good as I could paint, just as good as I could go and sketch and design something and put it on a fashion show. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do anything I put my mind to. And I think that I'm just trying to, not even trying, but I'm just being that representation of that. That's what I'm portraying every day. That's what I'm living in that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think we in the time where it's becoming more accepted, where people understand that you don't have to just only do this one thing. You know what I mean? Where you can delve into whatever space you want to delve into. Like you can be a professional and be an artist. You can live in both worlds. Exactly. So now it's like it's part of life now that people expect you to have multiple things going on almost. You know what I mean? We so used to seeing it now.
They expecting you, but they don't expect you to be great.
To be great.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like artists though, when it's a natural competitive thing. Like it's in your head where you're competing with yourself. Where
like
you gotta
look, like
great,
we got the chef here.
Better.
I feel like if I'm cooking, I'm trying to be with her. You feel me? I'm not trying to just make a meal that she like.
I'm not gonna make it
you
like.
Feel me?
I'm gonna do this joint all
serious.
the way up.
I'm trying to have her like, damn, I got you. That's the way I think.
I'm gonna be competition in whatever realm I step in.
And it ain't negativity or animosity. It's just I want to be good.
Right.
You're just happen to be the opponent. If you was some other, I'm gonna do the same thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm
like
saying?
I said, you're gonna compete with yourself. So
absolutely.
Your first love though was music. Was music your first?
My first love was racing cars.
Well, facts. See, I ain't say the racing part yet because the racing, I guess some people would say it's an art because I think I'm a pretty good job. There's an art to it.
It was my first love.
You was racing since 10?
Nah.
9?
Nah, yeah, I'm 32, so.
Dang.
At 9, I started. And I probably only did that until I was like 18, 19. Like I didn't rap until I got to college. I loved the rap though, right? Like I tried to do it, but I didn't like I wasn't surrounded around people that was gonna make me feel like, and I wasn't at the point where I felt like I was. You feel me?
Right.
You know, when you like 15, 16, you looking for somebody to be like, yo, you hot. Or,
Yeah,
or, you know what I'm saying?
nobody was putting that battery in your
nobody,
back.
absolutely not. You feel me? So I was just like, but as a race car driver, I had been doing that and I had been seeing success. So everybody, and I was the only black kid racing cars. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was like everybody was putting that in my back. Like, yo, bro, you gotta do it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I loved it. The only reason I didn't continue to do it is because I had an option, and I could have did both, but at the time I just wanted to do one thing. I could go to school and get like a degree and like, or I could race. And I wasn't really trying to give up like that like regular life because I never been like a regular kid. You know, I was always traveling and racing, and I'm on TV doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing
Right, yeah, you was on like the NASCAR commercial in 06.
I did NASCAR commercials. I would get interviewed on NASCAR Speed Channel. I did a bunch of stuff that it wouldn't be like MTV or nothing, but for that demographic of people, I was always in their face. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I just at that point, now I felt like it was a great thing for me in the beginning. It really got me to be able to see like the world, you know what I'm saying, and see that although I don't come from being rich or was super wealthy, I came from like opportunity. You feel me? Like my mom showed me that like you could get it out here. You feel me? We could meet these people. We could do these things. We could have dinner with Bill Marriott at the Marriott. You know, it's like we could do these things. But it all came from being a part of that racing school.
And then, so I know like your family has the racing school. Like y'all teach inner city youth, give people opportunities to learn racing, actually participate in races or anything like that. Yeah. So
I give all the credit to my mom and my step pop. It's called the Urban Youth Racing School. We've been going since 1998. I think they've sent over 7,000 kids to college.
Damn.
They've raised over like 25 million.
That's no small feat.
No, they doing their thing, man. But as I said before, all of these kids, bro, they're not just your average kid. They're not your friend's central or type. You know what I'm saying? These are your kid that got a ankle monitor.
Damn.
You feel me? Like we changing lives in the direction of and the trajectory of where the kids from those neighborhoods where they just throw you away, or think they throwing you away. We kind of recycled you, you feel me?
Right.
And that's essentially like what we do. And that's why Art from the Heart is what it is, because I've always been helping people. I always understood that building a community, it builds yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So I was born into it. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's hard, man. So I know your rap name. So you went from NASCAR driving, then you getting into music. Yeah, your rap name was Dr. J.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know what made me. Oh, I was this nigga doing his research. I was like a radio host in college, and I had a show called Tri-State Invasion. So I was interviewing like Meek Mill, Yo Gotti.
This was at Howard.
Yeah, Howard University, and they told me to do the show, you gotta have a name. I was just Jay. I was really
Dr.
at the
J
time I
as
was
the radio
Jeremy
host.
though, right? Like niggas just call me Jeremy, my regular name back then.
Right.
Now nobody call me that. Like, you feel me? But it all started here, right? So yeah, I was like, yo, how can I do something like that's gonna be like cool? Like I could use the name, and I was so Philly, right? Everything had to remain Philly, so I'm like Dr. J type shit, right? I'm like a basketball player.
Spin off.
But then I'm like music, Dr. Dre. Like how could I was like so I think Dr. J spelled his joint D-R-J, so I just spelled the whole word out.
Right.
And put J-A-Y, like I spelled my name, and it was Dr. J. And then I don't know, I kept it. It was asked after like 2 years. My mom was like, "You gotta change that, John."
Your mom said that?
Yeah, when I started rapping, like as a host, it was cool. When I started rapping, she was like, "You gotta change that, John." She was like, "It's not marketable for real. Like you got Dr. Dre, you got Dr. J already. Like it's like you gotta be yourself." So, and there was no easier way to be yourself than to just use your name. You know
That's a fact.
So I just J Ortiz.
I think it's always dope when you could use your own name as an artist. I think it take things to another level, especially now that we have personal brand is the way to become a brand. Like the way to really get to that level of success is by building a personal brand. It's like what better way to get personal than using your name? You know what I mean?
No, I agree.
It's no gimmicks to it. It really feel like it's just you.
Yeah, when we come from a place where we scheming and all that, and everybody don't use their name and their IDs, it's just a little different to like want to do it. I had to get over that though. Using my name because my homie's like, damn, bro, you don't need the whole world knowing your gov, but like, I'm not doing nothing illegal, so I really don't. You feel me? Like, it only mattered, and we only had that mindset when it's like, nigga,
the shit that Trap done told us, bro.
So it's like I was always told to never let nobody know my name, but that's because I'm doing something they not supposed to know who you feel me?
I don't even think people know why that was the thing, but it just always was a thing. Like a chick ask you, like, what's your name? Like,
I tell her some other shit.
Yeah,
you don't even got it, and you might not even have a girl. You just lying a lie.
You
like
just lying. My name Mike.
Yeah,
for no reason.
I used to always. My shit started with a J, so I always went opposite. I think I'll tell them my name like Zeke or some shit. Like whatever is way off.
Yeah, my shit was Mike. I was Mike for a
some
long
regular
time.
shit.
Like, I still use that, Joe. I order pizza. Here's Mike
For no reason.
I don't know why, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So yeah, same shit. I was like on that. Nobody needed to know my name, so I just went doctor, whatever. But once I was comfortable in my artistry and understanding like where I was headed, like that's the same thing. Like where I'm about to get. Next time I come here, I'm about to have my neck bombed. You feel me?
Right.
But before, I got the back of it done. But before, I would never get it done because my mom like, oh, you might be a
mess up
corporate,
opportunities.
But I'm like, bro, that's dead. Like I'm here. I went way left.
We off that.
It's over. So now I'm doing what I want. You feel me?
So how long was you hosting the radio show at Howard?
I did 3 years.
3 years.
I did sophomore to senior year. By senior year, I was like so it's funny because sophomore year, y'all, I had just got there and my homegirl was like, her name Taz. Shout out to Taz. Her name Tasmania Show. She an artist as well now. But she was like the general manager of the radio station, right? And of programming. Programming is the radio shows,
right?
I had went to this thing.
Like a program director.
Exactly. The programming director, exactly. She's the one in control of the shows and the hosting, right? But the general manager was from Philly. Bro, I don't know what this bitch had an issue with me for, but she just could not stand me, bro. I don't know what it was, bro. She was always weird. Like, any opportunity came up, I just couldn't get it. But since my homie got me in, I was still kind of lit. Like, I was able to do a little bit. But, bro, senior year, this one young lady became the general manager. But she loved me. So senior year, I was getting every interview. If you came to Howard campus my senior year, if you was somebody, I interviewed you. Yeah, for sure. Dope. I got pulled out of class, all that shit. Like if it was somebody homecoming, all that. Like I was
getting the meals
anybody,
and all
bro.
That.
I did Meek on my own though. I had no. I knew his team, so like Charlie Mack and James Lindsay. Okay. So I set that up on. A lot of them I would set up on my own, but I would use Howard's merit. Like, I'm hitting you up from WHBC. I'm a Howard University radio station. If you're in the area, we love to see y'all. So, bro, anybody will come. Like, I could reach out the future and he would reach back because it's Howard.
It's Howard.
If he's in D.C., he's going to go to the real radio station, then he's going to go to the college.
It's a stable, It's a stable.
Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? So, I took advantage. I understood my platform. Right. Took advantage of that shit. I learned how to send emails because that was when, it was not very brand new, but it was still fairly new. I learned what to write, like, you feel me, to get a response. Made a little template.
It was over.
Yeah, bro, I interviewed Marsha Ambrosia. And then, mind you, these are people, I interviewed them when I'm 19 years old. These are my friends now. Right, because I'm a whole different person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I was still able to
grew all the way up and keep those. Right.
Fat Trail, bro. Anybody that came through Howard, just like I said.
Did those connections that you built there? Did those help build the art from the Heart brand? Like, was that part of that?
I would say it definitely helped. I think all connections help your brand, right? Like, because you never know when you're gonna use it. But Howard University itself. Yeah, because one of the guys that was a DJ, I had a show at my senior year called 106 in Howard. It was a spinoff of 106 in Park. Dope. But the boy that created it his name was Jay Murph. They did it the year before me, right? Right. And Jay Murph is like he's like Jason Derulo DJ. He's like an international celebrity at this point. But back then, we was in college, right? But fast forward this shit, meeting people like him, right, and then moving to LA. He was one of the first people to give me opportunity, like. You know what I'm saying? So when I got out there, I started like promoting in the club. And that's how I met DJs and all that stuff. But meeting him at Howard, he know everybody, bro. So he just put me in the mix. And I started like, when you know everybody, bro, you move fast. Right, fast. Right? Like I ain't missing nothing. If something popping, I'm there. Yeah. I don't give a fuck, I gotta throw some bread, whatever. Play my song.
Gonna get it done.
Right, whatever we gotta do. But yeah, it allowed me to meet the right people, bro. Howard made me like one arm or like one finger away from somebody. You feel me? Else. Like now, if I don't know you, I know somebody that know you for sure. Facts. So if I have a real play for you, we can make some money, you're gonna answer my phone call. You feel me? So I definitely feel like Howard did that.
So let's say, fill in the gap for me, because I know where life took you kind of after college. So like, from 2016 and up, what happened in between there? You just doing music at this time?
From 2016 up or what? Or
Before 2016. So like after college.
So after I graduated college in 2013, I had to do summer school. So I was sick about that. But no, that ended up being the best thing ever. Summer school.
Summer school. Oh,
go to if it's not high school, go to summer school.
Yeah.
Right, because you get the same credit, you get the same everything, and it's shit. You don't do none of the work. You feel me? I might have went to class 4 times and got an A, and it was just it
still got to be a better experience too.
It weighed just the same. It was exact. Once it was an A, that C or whatever the D I had, it was gone. Like you feel me? So I do that shit. It's very easy. You don't really got to do much. But went to the summer school joint. Ended up moving back with my mom. I had just lived it by myself for 4 years, so that just wasn't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? In my head at least. So I had went to this spot. My uncle worked for like JP Morgan or Morgan Stanley, one of them joints. I can't even tell you. But anyway, he does this event every year. So it's like a pre-Grammy event where he has all his people come. And he invited me, right? He was like, yeah, come to LA this year.
A pre-Grammy event?
Yeah, so meaning like it's the week of the Grammy
events. Right. Yeah.
So
I'm just saying that's crazy to even be invited to.
Because I'm an artist though, so he know that. And I've also I'm 21 at the time, 20. So he like, bro, and another thing is I wasn't, like, I'm not a regular artist. I know all of my friends is like them artists, right? So I always introduce him to people. And that's how he make money.
Got you.
He's a financial advisor. He needs to advise artists.
People with the finances. Right.
So I go to this joint, bro. I'm in LA. First time, never been there. I meet like Judge Mathis, bro. Like I'm drinking with like it was like random Bootsy Bella, whatever his name, Bootsy Collins, like random people, bro. Like like Tisha Campbell and you just in there. You just like crazy. So I never really had no experience like that, bro. Like you feel me? So I'm over there. I'm connecting with people. I met somebody named Reggie J. Reggie J sat me down. Was like, yo, he said he seen the way I was working the room. He was like, yo, he said, you don't live out here? I was like, no, he's from Philly too. And he was like, you need to live out here. You need to move out here. I was like, man, I don't even know how I would do no shit like that. He was like, just do it. I'm real rap though. He like, this is how the convo went. So fast forward that Sunday, right before we go to Meek Mill party. I don't know if you remember Meek was talking about like he had a line in the front and a chain on the back.
Like that,
I was there type shit. But right before that, I'm on Hollywood Boulevard and I meet somebody that work at Enterprise. Rent a car, right? I don't know. He know my man that I'm with, and they talking, they busting it up, and then his man these two niggas know each other, so the two niggas to the side, we just talking. Boy is a branch manager at Enterprise.
So now you got your job.
I got a job, bro.
Yeah, so now you can move out there.
Bro. Like I did. I did it like it took. I told him he hired me. I told him I need a month to like get my life together. You feel me? This is a big move. Yeah, I did. Came to LA. Was out LA. And that's what I started doing, Art from the Heart. I met John Bourne. We was doing like what Art from the Heart is now. We was doing little versions of that. Like we would go to like little stores. We would rent out stores in like DTLA, Melrose. We would go and I would rap. He would body paint. We would sell our clothes. And this is like 2014, 2015. Kept doing it. And 2016, I'm doing records with like Blast. Blast is pretty popping right now. I met Rock in like 2015, 2016-ish.
Right, yeah, around that time.
We started really working together. And then I got hit, like, I hit rock bottom. Like, I ended up having to leave LA.
Yeah, things wasn't working. Things
wasn't not working, bro. I just went out there young and not focused. Like, I was out there.
What do you think was your major downfall that you could say, like, looking back at it, since you've been back to LA since then, fucking with the hoes?
Yo, because I had money.
Yeah.
And I had a spot. I bought a drop top, like, right.
Oh, you was outside. You was living the LA life.
Yeah. I bought it so I ain't had no will and no bread when I moved here, bro. I bought a drop on day 30. I was working at Enterprise. I got half off.
Yeah.
Bought that joint, no problem. I had a nice little spot. I had to wear a suit every day, so they thought I was grown. I look like I'm
A1, yeah.
And yeah, bro, I didn't even go to the studio, bro. Like my whole first year.
So all the shit you were supposed to be doing, you really
not doing,
putting to the side, fucking with all the little shorties out there.
And mind you, I got tight. Like I lost my job. That's when I kind of like,
really
oh shit,
up.
I got.
How you lose your job?
Person out my manager. He was like, some nigga named Joe. Where Joe at? Fuck Joe. You feel me? That nigga's a nut. But yeah, I think his name was Joe. He's a bald headed boy. You know who he is. Like you feel me? If you see this shit, you know exactly who he is. but he tried to play me in front of like customers, bro. And like I'm not like I'm a creative, so if I got a job, if I got a job, I'm not gonna be locked. Like I'm not dying for this job.
Right. This ain't my main focus. I'm not trying to climb the corporate ladder.
You feel me? You can have it. I don't give a fuck. Like I don't, bro. Like it's not. Like, you feel me? He's Mr. Enterprise though. Like, right? So somebody say something, he like, oh, don't talk to me like that in front. He said some big bad shit to me. I can't remember at this point, bro. I got fired for it. But anyway, he said something I didn't like, and I just told him about himself in front of the customer.
And that shit fucked up your whole LA.
Yeah, they called me. It's funny. They called me down to downtown. This is when I never got fired. I never worked at a job before. So they called me downtown to the big building. Like this is some movie shit.
Yeah, they brought you to the corporate
building.
joint.
I meet this boy named Dan Gully. Fuck Dan Gully too. Real shit. Fuck them. Anyway, I meet Dan Gully. He's sitting in the room in the big office, bro. He got the big ass view of LA. Right. And they making me. It's either I'm getting a raise.
Yeah, they making you feel special just to fire you.
Or I'm about to get fired. They get real shit. Pampers you all the way upstairs. Yeah, you with this water with yeah.
Shows you what you could have had.
Mr. Gully will be with you to see the regional vice president.
Yeah,
be with you, bro. I go in there. Yeah, Mr. Ortiz. They said it was because I was late.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I know why I got fired, but that's what
they boiled it down to.
We've given you too many opportunities, and it just seems like you're late. Because I was coming from Woodland Hills to Koreatown. Anybody that lived in LA, they know what that is at 6:30 in the morning when you drive.
That's a drive.
It's an hour and a half sometimes type shit. So yeah, it took me a long time to get there, bro. There's nothing I can do about it. Like,
yeah, no, that's different.
That's what it is. I'll be there before they open. You got to be there like an hour before they open so we can set up. Sometimes I win.
It wouldn't be an hour, but you're gonna get there.
I get there 20, 30 minutes before.
Yeah. But you got some good things out of the experience. You connected with some people. This is when you created your relationship with Rock. And
I met a girl that changed my life at Enterprise.
And who was that?
She's now the godmom of my son. Her name Jizzle.
Okay.
Crazy, right? I was literally at Enterprise. I'm at this point, bro. I could be transparent. I was like homeless because when I moved out there, I was moving out there thinking I'm gonna stay with a girl. Didn't work. Was homeless after like 7 days. Swear it didn't work at all. I'm in Enterprise. I'm working. I'm like living in the car, sitting in my car. And my boss, he rented me the car because I don't have no bread yet. I just moved. Feel me? And he knew my situation, so he would show up to work at like 6:30. So because at that time I wasn't living in Woodland Hills yet.
Right.
And he would show up to work on time. Like we opened at 7:30, 8 o'clock. He would show up at 6:30 so I could like wash up because you had to shave and all that for work. Right. He would, yeah, bro. So I'm doing that, and one day this girl come in, real humble, calm. She's like an insurance runner. When you got an insurance runner, you got to pay them attention. Right. You got to like stay with them every step of the way, and her car took like an hour and a half, bro, to the point where she was like, she wasn't bitching, but at one point she was like, damn, where my car at, type shit. Right. So I was able to give her a free upgrade, and at the end, she had like a hat that said some type of music label on it or something. And I'm like, yeah, you do music for real? She was like, yeah. I was like, yo, I met like everybody out here since I've been here, and everybody say the same shit, and nobody really who they say they is. She was like, you met a real one, and they just pulled off like on some James Bond shit. Like, you feel me? I'm like, so like 4 days later, she hit me up, and she like, in short, she just basically said like, I see your vision. She said I loved our conversation, and I can't even fathom because in the convo she knew I was homeless. Like we was really talking deep. Right. So she like, I can't even think about you being like that. Like it don't make no sense. Like, but she's like, I got room for you, not free, but if you got a job, you could pay your way now. Right. I definitely got somewhere you feel. I can't see you on the street type shit. Like, damn. So yeah, bro.
But she believed in you early on.
Yeah, brought me in. So her name Jizzle. She like she's a real famous songwriter. Like responsible for like a lot of like, you know, like Ty Dolla $ign, Chris Brown, Tiger Records, Diddy. I know we're not supposed to talk about that nigga, but you know, Diddy Records. She did a lot of really, really good stuff. So that was what opened Travis Scott. That was kind of what opened my world when I met her. My life as far as music, it changed. My vision on it. I started to see so many different things. Like she'll take me to a writing session. Like the day I got fired, right? I'll just share the story with you. I get fired, bro. She called me. She wake me up. Mm-hmm. She don't never go in my room, like ever. Right. Today.
So it had to be something serious.
No, she woke me up, nigga, like shook me and all that. Mm-hmm. She was like, yeah, it was like some Friday shit. She's like, you fired. You want to work with me today, right? I got some people for you to meet. I got fired January 8th. It's January 9th. Bro, we go to, we in the hills now. We been driving for like 30 minutes. Now my service ain't working, none of that. We get in the room, bro. It's Travis Scott, Metro Boomin, Sunny Digital, and No ID. Like, and everybody
in one room.
In one room, and we're writing a record for which ended up being Relaxed by Young Thug put it out, I think. But we was writing that record, and that was just that was for Birds in the Trap, St. Brian McKnight. So that was my first time ever being in that space where it was like, oh shit, this shit real.
Right.
And this somebody I met at Enterprise, bro. Like Enterprise, I'm telling you, bro. Like it was like life was like changing. And mind you, I'm homeless at Enterprise, and then a month later, I'm like in Atlantic Records, because she was I think she got a publishing deal with Sony APG, I think. But yeah, bro, the opportunity started to come. God was just blessing me, bro, and yeah. Then I, you know,
still had to go back to
that job
to the
shit
city.
Cooked me.
Damn.
Cooked me. So you know, you win some, you lose some. But that time in LA, the first time, because remember, we had a couple stints. First stint was amazing though.
That's wild. So that first stint really kind of laid a good foundation for you for the second run. Like,
yeah, the second run I snapped.
Right. It kind of put you in a space to understand where you fucked up, what you needed to fix. So when you went back to the city, because I feel like that's when you really kind of jumped on your shit all the way.
2017, my life changed forever as an artist. Yeah. As an artist, for sure. I've never been the same.
That's crazy, y'all. We got to get into that, man. You ready to get into this food real quick? And then we're going to get into how everything changed for you?
Hell yeah.
Listen, man, you already know who it is. Your boy Smooth, Mr. J. Ortiz, Art from the Heart. It's Cooking Up 215. We be right back. Let's go. You now watching Cooking Up 215, but I don't got to tell you that because you're watching it, right? Listen, man, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. We appreciate all support. And the more you support, the more we can show love to the people and provide opportunities and help you get your career off the ground. Now, if you have a business and want to see your ads, this could be your ad right here. Send them in. Make sure you email us at cooknupbookings@gmail.com or follow us on Instagram and DM us at cookingup215. It's your boy Smooth. Let's go.
It's our favorite part of the show. That's your favorite? Yes, sir. Ah, chef, what you got cooking? You already know.
You already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth, and it's my favorite part of the show. Time to get into that food. Listen, man, we got my man JRT from the Heart in the building, so you know we had to call Chef D out, because Chef D don't play. What's up, Chef D?
Not at all. What's up, baby? How you feeling?
You already know, man. How you feeling,
So you know how to do a little surf and turf for me.
God.
Yes, absolutely. But I did a Philly style. I had to do a little twist on our classic Philly cheesesteak. This is your South African lobster tail. It was poached. You know I gotta do a little extra stuff to it. It was poached in tarragon butter. We got some prime rib chopped up with that. Nothing but cheese. When I tell you, you don't need condiments. You don't need no ketchup. Don't put nothing extra on my cheesesteaks, yo. Whatever is on here is on here. So
I was going to say something, but I had to chill.
Yeah, you better pause.
Because I was like, I ain't about to put nothing on this job.
But
Let me chill.
So it got its own sauce. You feel me? It got its own flavor. So I topped it off with a little textures, little crispy shallots. You got some San Marzano chili peppers, little chives. And the sauce is a white cream San Marzano sauce, cream sauce that I've topped it off on top.
I gotta bring the
chips is
dictionary.
homemade though. I'm gonna let y'all know. Everything on this plate from scratch. Feel me?
I'm about to dig in right now.
I gotta bring a dictionary when Chef D comes. She pulls out the big words. You know what I'm saying? She pulls out the Chef dictionary. I gotta be like this. She the saison and the okay, all right. Post, all right.
So the chips got some flavor to add to pair with the your sandwich as well. So you got a little chili, lime, and garlic seasoned chips. Homemade. Literally before I came here, I made them fresh.
I believe you. That's why I'm like, yo.
Look how they look at the plate.
I told you.
I did my job. That's all. I did my job.
I said D don't play. D gonna carry. So
I hope y'all enjoy.
You already know, man. D, let them know where to follow you at.
I'm Chef D, El Chapo _ Chef D. You know, find me on the gram. I'm here.
Fuck with Chef D. You feel me? Because this is amazing.
If Chef D make it, it's gonna be exquisite. It's gonna be from Africa or Italy. It's not gonna be from America.
We taking tours. If y'all can't leave Philly, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go.
Yeah,
literally. I get it shipped out.
Tell me the passport to go where she's taking it. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be your passport.
That was crazy.
Heavy chef to table service.
Well, if I'd have said the first thing, y'all done really had.
We stopped that joint already. We ain't gonna bring it back. We not bringing that one back. Okay.
Listen, dog, man. Make sure y'all follow my dog Chef D, because she's gonna carry it every time. Got my man J Ortiz in the building, Art from the Heart. Y'all already know what it is. Your boy Smooth. Y'all already know what it is. Let's get back
we gotta
to
eat
the
this,
show.
bro.
Let's go. Look,
we just gotta eat this junk. Like, you feel me? We don't even want to wait no more. We gotta eat this junk. Cut.
I'm out, yeah.
y'all already know who it is. It's your boy Smooth and we right back at it. I'm still here with my guy J. Ortiz, Mr. Art from the heart himself. And listen, man, Chef D came through, man. Tell y'all,
she went crazy. Like
Chef D not
surf
wrong.
and turf cheesesteak. Come on.
Stupid. With the African lobster. You know what I'm saying?
No, with the
African
New
lobster.
Zealand lobster. What's the farthest place you could go type shit from? You feel me?
I think African lobster probably more special than, because it's black. You know what I'm saying? It would have to be black. It's from Africa, right? You know what I'm saying? Got that black lobster. We got some ribeye on there.
You gonna go in?
This is the time.
Say less.
This is when you say, see what it's hitting for. You know what I'm saying? We're going to put that right back on there. That's where it belongs at. Approach this thing from the right angle.
I couldn't even do the setup. I'm like, I just need to do what I gotta do. You know what I mean? Yeah, interview over. I'm about to just eat. It's like, no.
That's different.
This like that.
It's it, though.
Damn.
With the special cheese sauce.
Bro. And I got the extra cheese.
Oh, okay. This ain't the Rip Jones. I'm tripping. All right. I'm like, damn, that Jones gonna treat me like that? Now I'm on camera?
Oh. Hold up.
Yeah. With the homemade chip.
I probably look out of pocket.
You all right, man.
I got ski and all that on.
That's what we do.
No, real right. That's real life.
That's what we do. This everything, though. Taste that fresh ribeye. Going for number 2.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way we gonna answer questions. Shit, you feel me?
No doubt. Get a couple bites done, then we get back at it. You know what I mean?
All right, I'm gonna be doing this though. You feel me?
That's how you do in real life. I ain't gonna play with it. Pause.
Whoa. Smooth.
Y'all know what I'm at. Y'all know what I mean. There used to be a saying at one point. Now can't nobody say we ain't gonna play with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? But
Bro, this joint too is crack.
no, they doing everything now.
Crazy.
Make sure y'all check in with Chef D. But so
Look,
we left off.
The questions.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a guy. You know what I mean? Breathe, relax, and
good.
compose myself. No, that joint's hitting. I was hungry too. This thing,
Bro.
everything with it. You see the lobster in there. I don't know if y'all can see it. Like,
Bro, it's like that.
for real, that cheese sauce is different.
No, let's get it. I'm with
But left off. You back home. You running. You start doing your own art shows. So at this point, you still not body painting. So when do the body painting come in the picture?
For me, it's after I started painting the hearts. So probably like a little over a year now. Maybe around the same time. Because once I got the concept of the heart, I wanted to start doing it on more things. I wanted to start using different canvases. So I started doing them on like walls and bodies and like cars and just different mediums. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, been about 2 years now.
That you've been doing the bodies.
Yeah.
Once you started incorporating the bodies, do you feel like it took things to another level?
I think this summer I started painting girls and we would walk around downtown in Philly. That's what took things to another level. Cause that shit went like viral for real. And like, even if, you know how like people will like know something and then act like they see you, like act like they don't know who you is or they don't know it.
Like, but you know you've seen
I'm
it
past
before.
that now. Like they don't do that no more.
Okay.
Now it's like, oh yo, you the boy. Like no matter what, every time. So it's like that John did it because it was so like outside the box. Like nobody do that. And here, like you could do that in like I don't even know where they would do that. Vegas, LA, some, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
Miami.
you told me a story, and I want to share it with the people because I feel like it's a dope, kind of like origin story. So you got the setup, live show. Your man was supposed to come down and help you. He was going to paint the bodies for you. Is this not when you first started painting the bodies? And you end up having to do it yourself?
It was a few moments like that.
Okay.
But the one that I could recall that I first painted was I wanted to try it at a art show that I was doing. It was my first time doing my own solo thing. It was my first time doing like a J Ortiz esque. What I got going on Saturday, it was my first time doing it. So, I had got a girl together, and I had been practicing in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a girl that let me try this shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So you just practicing? Like, where you just finding bodies at to just paint on?
Man, look at me. That's crazy. No, but think about it. I had all the girls getting painted at the shows. I just wasn't painting them. They all kind of wanted me to. You feel me?
They was cool with you painting on them.
I'm not gonna say they all, but yeah, a lot of them asked me to do that shit. I just wouldn't do it. So yeah, essentially I do that. For my first show, I collabed with my man Brian Mills. But even then, I wasn't doing it the way I was doing it. But that just kind of got me started. We did it live. I got over the fear because I'm just like, I'm not the body paint. Like, what if it's corny? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could. What if it don't come out the right way? Like,
right.
I did that shit in front of everybody. Like, and yeah, bro. Once I did that, I kind of got my confidence up with it. And the more you do anything, the better you gonna get.
Facts.
So I started like really treating the model like she was the canvas. The first couple times I did it, I wasn't doing it. Like, I was just trying to figure it out.
Right. Once you
I started like
is
lifting her, making her the shit drop this way, and like the same way I would use the canvas, and it literally comes out the exact same way. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's cool.
So yeah, doing that. I don't know. It just made everything different, bro. It definitely took things to the next level in a way, and I'm not gonna say like in every aspect, but paying attention wise and like, you know, people like knowing what's going on. Yeah, bro, it made everybody understand. Like, oh yeah, I know who that is. I've seen it before.
Right, make them really engage, make them really see what they see.
Bro. I think that, like I said,
taking what they see.
Yeah, and feel like it's professional, right? Because most people, when they just see you doing it and you ain't nobody to them, and it's like, what is he doing? But when they feel like you're going viral, or they feel like you got momentum, or they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you're doing something, then they feel like they can support it in a sense. And I can't speak for everybody, but I just feel like that's how things have gone based on, you know, my journey.
So you feel like that's when your art really got embraced? Like once people...
I think my art has been embraced since I started doing it. Just because, bro, I've poured into the art community. Right? You gotta think. I was already at like the 4th anniversary before
bringing
I was
all those
painting.
people together,
Yeah, bro. There's so many artists that I've changed their life. You know what I'm saying? If I was to just get everybody to do like a testimony or something, like, bro, artists, like, I've changed lives, bro, for real. I put people in positions to like meet this person and do this or whatever. Like, that's what I do. For real. That's what Art from the Heart is.
Right.
I fuck with people that obviously support and pay their way, but I also show love to people I fuck with, where it's like, I'm gonna give you more, or like, you might not know this artist and I know you don't know him and I know you'll never meet him, but they're gonna come paint with me because that's my homie. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the level I'm on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then you get the opportunity to make that connect.
I mean, I'm like, yo, bro, come through here. You gonna paint with him. You feel me? Live with him. So he's in his head like, why would I paint with this guy? But for me, he knows what I'm doing.
Right.
You feel me? So he's gonna show love to this guy, and now people don't even know who you are, but they looking at you painting alongside this legend or something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm able to I could just do that, bro.
That's just your them.
That's just what we doing, bro.
That's hard.
So
man.
Once I started paying, it was like, yo, Jay, I could. A lot of my friends that I collab with they've been paying way longer than me, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're like really established, but they don't mind painting with me because it's like, you feel me? I've been in the game. It don't even matter if I wasn't painting. I was supporting.
They're just your homies.
Exactly.
You've been around. You've been doing it. And then, so when it come to like painting women versus painting canvases, is it the woman thing? Is it just something you do for the art of the show? Like, are you still focused on canvases, or does body painting become your new like forte?
I'm not. I just make the money. So like, I like to do with people whatever the service they want. Like, you want you want to pay me to body paint. You want to pay me to paint? You want to pay me to rap? Like,
right. For whatever the experience you offering to them.
But I try to keep promoting the experience as a whole.
Okay.
Because I really want my music in the forefront. You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
And that's what I was going to ask you too. So which one is the main thing though?
Music.
Music is the main thing.
But let me think, because I say music is right, but like, does it matter what I think? Right? Don't it matter what the people think though? Because if the people they're moving by the art. Like the art is moving them. I'm talking about like the art is changing lives. The art is monumental. The music is like that, but people haven't given it that attentive ear yet. Right. You feel me?
It's just that thing of like, what do you? I guess you gotta, like myself, it's always like find your message, find what is it that you want the people to get from what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like with you, since the art is so established and people really see it, respect it, and it kind of takes over because you involved in women, so now it really takes on its own little life. That shit, bro. So it's like, do you want the people to look at the art as this is my main thing, or you want them to say like, no, he really do music, but he also do art?
I would want to be. This is the best way for me to put it. When you think of me, I want you to think of, when you think of my music, I want you to feel like when it's all said and done, right? Mm-hmm. I want you to feel how you feel about Kanye West. I want you to feel how you feel about Drake, with the respect. But then when you think about art, I want you to feel how you feel about like Jackson Pollock or like Basquiat, or you know what I'm saying? I want you to feel that same respect. Like I don't want it to be no different. I don't want you to feel like, yo, he's Hove, but he Hove like that could paint a little bit, like how Jordan could play a little baseball. Like, that's not me, bro. I'm Jordan twice. You feel me? Like, and you want to
be respected in both areas,
bro. That's what I need niggas to understand. Like, it's like
it's not a singular thing.
But it's not even twice. I'm 3 times, because I'm gonna do that same thing with the clothes and with the fashion show. You know what I'm saying? But again, what I do, I haven't even put I've been doing it for 7 years. I haven't even put these is like, I made this. You know what I'm saying? I like these joints too. You know what I'm saying? I haven't even put that in the show yet. Right. I've done these joints for 7 years. You've been the one You've been the one before we even met
officially. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm putting other people's clothing line on. So why wouldn't they come to my show when I do it for myself? Right. You get me? I done dedicated damn near a dime
to pushing everybody else.
Like, you feel me? Like, so even anybody that's ever fucked with me, like just on some regular life shit, it's like I wouldn't even be thorough if I didn't
show up.
Keep it like you know what I'm saying? And that's what I be trying to get other entrepreneurs to understand. It's like, I don't just do this. This shit ain't just me waking up and people just fucking with me. Like, it's like, nah, bro, I be buying lunch for niggas, and you feel me? Like, we outside, like I'm building relationships. Like, that's why people come out. And you really but it's basically because I'm support like Chef D. I might fuck around. You might see me at her restaurant. Right. So of course, why wouldn't she come and pay the ticket to go on my shit? You feel me?
Yeah, like, you pay it for it. You share the love, so people gonna share the love back.
What, bro?
And that's the thing too. People always expecting it to be a one-way street, man. Especially when you doing something, you get so many people that just want something but don't never like. Damn,
you gotta think, bro.
You want the support from me, but where your support at?
You gotta think, like, people mindset is they mind. You got a different brain than somebody. So somebody who's not an entrepreneur cannot fathom that what you're doing is work. You understand? So she only think about being a clerk, right? And you're throwing events, right? So when she goes to events, she doesn't get paid to do that. So she can't understand that you're out at night getting paid to do that. So you feel me? That person, it just will never work.
It don't hit like it's a job.
So like, now we can't trip off of what they thinking no more. You gotta just understand, like, it's motherfuckers that move like you. You feel me? And that's the people you gotta be around.
Move amongst them.
Yeah, bro, because it's 7-8 billion people in the world. Bro, you gonna die not meeting a bunch of them motherfuckers, you feel me? So why even care? It's just like, focus on the ones. And you know them ones, bro. It don't take long. Like, you feel me? Like, and this is like, you feel me, real right? Like, you know, you could feel the energy, the vibe when somebody is one of them ones.
Right. So how do you feel as though, like, if somebody was interested in taking art serious, like, when does art go from being a hobby to your job? Like, how do you even turn art from your hobby to a career?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm an open book, so I'm not gonna lie to the people, but I just feel like for me, art is I'm still just figuring out how to, like, really sell the art. But the show and making it an experience for people is what I was able to really find profit and make, you know what I'm saying, and really understand how to like take care of shit. You know what I'm saying? Selling the art, it works, right? But I can't sit here and tell you I sold 800 pieces, like,
right,
nigga, so 10 a year, that's like, oh my God.
right.
You know what I'm saying? And so like for me to say that, and they not cheap, but still that 10 a year ain't doing it. So
Right.
I don't feel like I'm at the point where it's just the only thing I do, right? I don't think a lot of people are though. I feel like a lot of people
I think everybody
be making
find
it
ways
seem like they do this and that, but niggas be trapping. They be doing all type of shit, and then you see them and think that they, you know. So for me, again, running my own movie, not getting into what everybody was doing. I'm just, you feel me? I'm doing a bunch of shit though, but I don't feel like art is gonna, you know, until that day. I feel like they wait till you die. When I die, my shit gonna be $1 million, $2 million, and fuck it, my son gonna get it. So that's cool,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But while I'm on this earth, I don't know if it's gonna be my, you know, I pray to God, I hope every day that it is, but if it ain't, I'm still gonna make the type of money that I was supposed to make. It just might not be from selling artwork that I made, you know what I'm saying?
How do you feel personally? Do you feel like, is it that people buy into the person or do they buy into the art? Because, you know, sometimes just like watching, you know, some of this shit, you'll see pieces. I saw this dude stack up red boxes of sand. I know everybody's seen this shit on Instagram. And he poked that hole in the bottom and they was like clapping and shit, like his first art installation and shit. Like, when is it like more about the person or is it supposed to be about the art?
I think people fall in love with the person. In the story, people like what they resonate with. They like feeling like they know you or they could know you. Like you could be from where they from type shit. You feel me? So for me, I look a certain way, right? So when you see me, you might think I'm somebody, but then you hear me talk, whole different story, right? Then if you hear me talk in a business setting, whole different story, right? So it's like people, you might catch me in a different mode.
Right.
And if that resonating with the space that you in life, you know what I'm saying? When you live in your truth, then you gonna fuck with me.
It's gonna connect to you.
You feel me? Like,
right.
And if you live in your truth, you gonna fuck with me. Like, straight up. You feel me? If you live in your truth, you gonna fuck with me, period. So that's why I feel like I just be me. I try to, but I document it. I try to put it out there. I definitely be on social media as much as I can. Just promote my brand. Letting people fall in love with me.
With
you.
Know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah. And then I can say whatever.
It's part of the process now. Like it's kind of, you have to do it.
Yeah, I wake up every day and they be like, you shouldn't look at your phone. I definitely look at my phone, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, I be doing yoga and shit. And
I see you. I
be on my meditating shit. So like I'll wake up, I'll do push-ups and then yoga. But then after that, bro, I'm on my phone, bro.
You actually went on, speaking of yoga and shit, you know, my man Kevin Gates. You went on a tour with Kevin Gates. Like he, you got invited out by somebody and just so happened to end up getting on a Kaza tour.
It was like the day after. I think it was the day after my girl died, or like the day some shit like that.
Yeah, it was around.
And I was like not gonna go.
Right.
Like you feel me, my man. So my man that I was working at Enterprise with, right, is he's now Kevin Gates' manager. But anyway, I know, right? But he was like a producer back then. I was a rapper. Like we always did music, but we
right.
But anyway, he invited me out. He was like, "Yo, come to we in tour. We on tour. We in Philly today. We got a show at the Fillmore. Bring your folks, you know." And I had like a +5 or something. I go. I'm on like shrooms a little bit. I'm fried, like bro, like
fighting the pain.
We have a real good time though. I get to meet at the end. I get to meet my man Derek. I meet Dussa. Those are like at the time that was Kevin Gates' artist, and Derek was his manager. And they was looking at the hearts and stuff. And my man John got a really good name. He wasn't even the manager at the time actually. He was just like the sound man.
That's crazy.
But he got a really good name. So him telling them who I was, they was fucking with me. I showed them the body paint and the art and shit. Dustin had some song called like Loveless, Love Heartless, some shit. I don't know, bro. But anyway, that song, whatever it was called, it like insinuated hearts. He was like, "Yo, you could do this fast?" I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "You could." He said, "We got Pittsburgh tomorrow. You want to come do Pittsburgh?" Yeah, bro. I drove 5 hours the next day.
Oh, you ain't even let you like ride with them.
I started
ride yourself.
I started just like that.
That's crazy.
That's how I started. Yeah, straight like that. Yeah, got on that one. They was like, "You want to come to Baltimore?" We did Baltimore, DC. Like just
That's
kept
crazy.
going different genres, bro. Did St. Petersburg, Florida. Kevin gave my painting out. The one I did in St. Pete, he gave it to he signed it and gave it to somebody.
Right.
Yeah. So that was a good genre, right? People seeing it, I'm documenting it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I said, but if I was thinking of myself as I paint sometimes, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go on tour as just a painter.
Right.
You feel me? I would
if you didn't embrace that part of your artistry, right?
No, I'm that. I could go on. You could pay me to paint. I don't gotta rap. But if I'm putting it together, I'm rapping. Fucking tripping.
Right.
I'm rapping, man.
That's crazy, bro. That's super hard. So I know you got a show coming up. You just did a show at the Billionaire Cocktail Club or Cocktail Bar.
Amazing, bro. It was a great energy. Shout out to Billionaire. I brought Hollywood to my hood. Billionaire is in the Northeast, Frankfurt type area. That's where I grew up. Yeah, bro. It was a movie. Literally brought Hollywood to my hood, bro.
That's hard.
Had NFL players there. Had a bunch of real dope influencers. Had a really dope front row. And the spot looks so luxury.
Right.
So me doing what I did, I was Dougie. You feel me? It just all worked itself out.
Well.
But March 17th, this Sunday. I'll be live body painting. We have Nayo Taimori. It's I don't know if I said that shit right. But anyway, it's the art of
You from Philly?
You feel me? I'm from Philly. You know I'm gonna fuck other languages up. But yeah, it's the art of eating sushi off of a model. So we'll do that. That's for my VIPs. We got free wine, and I'm gonna have a full-on 30-piece gallery of all my pieces on the wall. Pieces that I've started from the very beginning. Some of my first pieces ever because they're still in Philly, and then some of the pieces I've just made. I'm gonna be live body painting. I'm gonna be painting clothes. I got a collab with this brand called Zent Yams that's coming out, and he has his brand is a tag. What's the tag that you mean?
Subi jeans?
When you shopping, what's
barcode?
That? A barcode. That's his logo. Hard.
Okay.
So I'm gonna I got a drip that I do. I'm gonna do my drip on the barcode for our John, right? So I'm gonna do them live, and I'm gonna probably paint a couple hats. My man, he got this embroidery.
These joints would be crazy with some paint on it though.
Yeah, I only one nigga. My man Peanut Live.
He got one.
He the only one that got.
I need one.
He the only one that got paint on it.
It might have to be a
Only
2-2.
nigga. The only nigga. I swear to God. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably, you feel me, start doing a line like that. Right. But I also realized, bro, you gotta drop one thing at a time. So I dropped the whole line with all these colors. No, I just dropped black. So,
right.
And I didn't really drop. I just got them made. You feel me? I'm about to have when I drop, it's just gonna be straight black ones, and then I'll release colors for certain.
As you go, yeah. That's hard.
You feel me?
That's super dope.
But yeah, make sure y'all follow me at J Ortiz NFT. The show is March 17th this Sunday. Make sure y'all follow me at J Ortiz NFT. Make sure y'all come through the show this Sunday, March 17th at the Gallery 600 in Chester. I'll be live body painting, performing, and my boys from Cooking Up 215 will be in the building.
Facts.
Chef D gotta come through. I ain't gonna lie, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can make sure you follow me. I got a new record coming out called Black Mona Lisa 325, so you can pre-save it on Spotify. And we got a record out with DJ Crazy called Girls. Make sure y'all check that out. It's J Ortiz, Mr. Art from the Heart.
Listen, man, you outside, you working heavy, you going in, bro. I'm excited to see, how this transform and, what the future Art from the Heart look like, because I can only imagine if you can create experiences as you do so well at this stage, what you do once it really get to that next stage. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Especially with the music going up, you working with Crazy. I'm sure it's nothing but great things, man. I appreciate you coming through. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, I'm about to. I can't wait till y'all turn the camera off so I can eat it how I want.
You got that right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
You gotta worry about that.
I've been over here trying to do this, and now I'm like, bro, this shit in my damn. Hey, Chef D. Man, yeah.
This joint was all right. Them chips,
and turf.
they gonna be like, yo, he fucked them chips up.
Bro, these joints is all. I'm trying to drop the shit out the joint just so you ain't put the meat on the. Yeah, you ain't
on the chip.
That's what I'm saying. Niggas wasn't thinking.
Yeah, no, heavy though, man. I appreciate you, though, man. You already know who it is.
I appreciate you, bro. Thank y'all.
Your
Cooking
boy
Up
Smooth.
215 is your boy J Ortiz. Damn, I'm on the wrong camera. Cooking Up
There you
215 is your boy J Ortiz. Look, make sure I get y'all hats.
Fact.
You feel me?
Make sure y'all come on, man, support my guy. You already know what it is. Your boy Smooth, Cooking Up 215. We out of here. Let's go.